Yo, what's up, Chels? It's Raven Mac, aka the Learned Elder of Nonsense Gibberish. Just wanted to send you a message saying thank you for your support. I know I had said people that bought things that one day I was going to send videos and I didn't do it because the camera I used to make these grainy videos, batteries was dead. And we try to use rechargeable batteries just to not compound the problems on this earth too badly, and I had to charge it up, but then I forgot about it, and then my kids took the batteries and was making music videos in the kitchen, so when I remembered, I went back, the batteries was dead again, I had to charge them again. You know how it goes, life's struggle. I'm 40, so I appreciate it when you like what I do. I wouldn't say my dreams are dead. I still got hope that the nonsense, wacky stuff I do reaches people here and there, and I do appreciate the support. But I gotta admit, my dreams ain't as high as they once were. I sit around other assholes that's 40 years old is reminiscing on what they did 20 years ago, and that don't really fire me up too much. It's funny because, like, when you're young, you always hear about naivety of youth when it relates to the physical world. Young, hard-headed hard rocks who feel like they're indestructible and can do anything. And honestly, when I was like 21 or so, I was indestructible. I do backflips off buildings and wreck cars in the creeks, and I walked away from it all, still standing tall. I got the scars to prove that I'm indestructible. But that don't just apply to the physical world. When you're young, that naivety of spirit also makes you creatively indestructible. Any idea you get, you feel like it's the greatest idea that's ever been had. And you're right, it is. Every idea you get is the greatest idea that's ever been had. And you need to throw it out there. You need to put it out there. Every little spark needs to just get thrown out there because you've got that creative naivety of youth. I'm 40, and life is a struggle. It's hard to find the time, and it gets harder, and I'm actually pretty damn indestructible about it still at age 40, because like I said, everybody I know sitting around reminiscing, when you're young, do it all you can. You are creatively indestructible. Throw it out there. Do it around the clock. And what happens is, I'm sitting here sometimes begging for $189 to print a couple pamphlets. I should be hitting my midlife crisis while I'm buying a convertible, but that ain't the reality of the world we live in nowadays. And it's gonna be a struggle. You could throw all the money in the world at it and people still be struggling because the money don't really change that. But that creative spark, you throw that creative spark out there, it fires people up and it makes them feel a little bit better about what's going on. And that's why I say, when you got that naivety of youth and you're creatively indestructible, throw that spark out there, fire it up, and that gets hopefully people sitting around with me fired up. So the people that's in their 40s, instead of sitting there reminiscing about 20 years ago, maybe they go do something fresh, and then maybe the 60-year-olds that's like reminiscing about 40 years ago, maybe they can start doing something new, or at least just get the hell out the way. But I just wanted to send a message to you, say thank you for your support, and more so than the money, thank you for your creative spark. Thank you for that naivety of youth that makes you fire up and do anything. I'm hopeful that what I do what I send you this weekend, the picture, a junkyard photograph, and the railroad haiku spike, I hope it finds a nice place where it can hang out with you and spark you up and fire you up and get you going. And that's really all that matters. I don't give a damn about money. I just like connecting with people. I like that spark. It makes all this a little bit more tolerable, you know? Alright. Thank you.